Welcome to this session on the development of visitor experiences specific to community projects that are being managed and operated by community tourism groups. It has been created especially to support you and your teams to help you plan and deliver the benefits that community tourism can produce. Extensive research and insights tell us that visitor expectations are rapidly evolving and that they are increasingly placing a greater emphasis on experiences. This impacts how we approach community tourism in our destination, transforming how we develop experiences, package them for sale in the market, and manage them operationally to ensure they are delivered through excellent customer service that drives positive word of mouth and repeat footfall. So much more than a buzzword or a fad, let's take a closer look on what lies behind the terminology so that we can gain a better understanding around what an experience actually is. As we work through, you will learn how to define all the elements that are required to make your visitor experience both motivating to customers as well as commoditizing this experience. We'll also explore how to elevate your current offer to yield a greater return through added value and increased incremental spend, while packaging the destination through an experiential lens. Finally, we'll deep dive into the importance of delivering excellence for all visitors to build a network of brand advocates who will champion your business. Full of practical tips and planning tools designed to help you overcome common challenges and make progress towards creating a sustainable tourism enterprise. I hope that you find this training can support recovery in your locality and beyond. Market research allows you to create and launch an experience to the market that is in line with what the customer is looking for, i.e., it either solves a problem or provides a solution for them. Market research provides insight into a variety of things that may help you with your initial planning, including getting to know the competition and what they are offering, where your target audience are and how they consume media, research and things to do, who makes up your market and what their challenges are, and what influences their decision making and purchasing behaviour. Some examples you could apply include consumer insights from Fáilte Ireland and their consumer sentiment reports, which you can find on the Fáilte Ireland website. Tourism Ireland also publishes regular research and reports. You can provide and look at an analysis of market segmentation and customer personas. You could create focus groups within your community and key source markets. Pricing research, where you look at your competitors and analyse not only what they're offering from a pricing perspective, but also what their strengths and weaknesses are. Experience development is the art and science of delivering a consistent message that inspires consumers throughout their travel experience, providing something that not only motivates visitors to become ambassadors for your destination, but also gives them the tools to help tell your message. The concept of experience development extends beyond just simply providing an enjoyable experience for visitors. To really achieve international cut-through in today's sharing economy, experiences need to utilise thematic interpretation techniques that evoke a positive emotional response in visitors, making them want to brag about their experiences with family and friends and to do it all over again. You may be quite satisfied already with your current product offering and ask yourself if there is really a need to review it through the experience lens. As you'll read in the Community Tourism Toolkit, there are great benefits to thinking beyond a single product and more towards a greater experience, which, when thoughtfully curated and combined, can increase footfall and revenue to your business and community, especially during those key need periods and shoulder seasons, extend the seasons beyond the traditional timelines, allow you to drive deeper engagement not only within your current markets, but with an aspirational audience too by evoking an emotional response. All of the above lead to greater demand, which in turn requires an increase in staffing to support and deliver, which creates employment opportunities in the community. Combined itineraries also maximise revenue across multiple businesses, not only your own, within the community, while a positive experience drives word of mouth and referrals, resulting in repeat business. In this next section, we'll take a look at what defines a saleable experience. It is worth noting that a tourism experience is only saleable, that is, it can only be brought to market and purchased by the customer when it is fully defined, priced, and ready for sale. Research and insights tell us that walking and food are among the top activities being searched for by the unconstrained adult at the moment. Fab Food Trails is an example of an experience that is a perfect response to the market's needs and wants, as well as connecting the visitor with the locality in a meaningful and authentic way. This innovative walking food trail is led by a local and knowledgeable guide with pit stops off the beaten track, connecting visitors with the makers and producers at first hand along the way. This experience could also be combined with an accommodation provider to include an overnight stay. Venturing onwards to Dingle, the award-winning Castlewood guest house demonstrates how an accommodation provider can create an experience beyond just the room night. Partnering with Electric Bikes Dingle and the Little Cheese Shop, they have put together an exciting offer that increases dwell time, as well as the guests' interaction with the greater community. In essence, a saleable tourism experience defines priced visitor experiences and services that are complete, ready, and available to bring to market by a tourism business. A saleable experience offers visitors a variety of options in terms of things to do, tailored to suit their individual tastes, preferences, and of course budgets. Creating saleable experiences specifically for your target market allows community tourism businesses to target specific needs and interests of the desired audience, provide clarity on exactly what the tourism business has available for sale, ensure that its offering stands out and is visible in the marketplace, and ensure that the full value offered by the experience is clear to the domestic customer. The White Cottage in Skerries is a great example of a dining activity. They've opened their doors of their cosy seaside home to offer a homemade afternoon tea experience with views of the ocean, where guests can watch seals laze and herons forage as they chat and graze. Featuring a medley of local produce, the menu also celebrates the best of what the community has to offer. Next up, explore the oldest operational lighthouse in the world, Hook Lighthouse, on the corner of Ireland's ancient east. Take in the glorious sunrise overlooking Ireland's Celtic Sea while you savour the dawning of a new day from the lighthouse watchroom and balcony. Enjoy a guided tour up the 150 well-worn steps of the medieval tower and see its heritage come to life. Sip on Buck's Fizz, fresh tea or coffee, and indulge in some local smoked salmon on homemade bread, served with a selection of fresh fruits and pastries as you watch the stunning sunrise for the perfect start to a perfect day. To extend your research and knowledge in the area of creating and documenting saleable experiences, there is a fantastic set of training tools and resources available on the Fáilte Ireland Business Supports Hub. There are also supporting templates for accommodation providers, activities and attractions to follow in creating their own saleable experience that can be shared with your community partners and on B2B sales channels. Today's tourists and visitors are seeking a feeling of being truly immersed in the true authenticity of a place or an activity over just doing something. Not just a buzzword or a fad, as we've looked at earlier in this session, experiential travel is gaining rapid traction globally and is here to stay for the foreseeable future. By definition, it is a form of tourism in which people focus on experiencing a country, city, or particular place by actively and meaningfully engaging with its history, people, culture, food, and environment. And very often it can be transformative. So what do we know about those seeking out experiential travel? They are people with a desire to dive beneath the surface of a community to discover a true sense of place by venturing off the beaten track to meet the real storytellers, the local historians, producers, and business owners. They are seeking an evocative journey that plays to the senses, challenging us to think how we can shape the experience we develop around the senses of taste, touch, sound, sight, and smell. Developing an experience requires a shift away from the traditional product versus price mentality. It's about delivering life-changing moments that inspire visitors to not only share their experience with others, but also make them want to return. A tourism experience is multifaceted. Rather than focusing on one single product on its own, such as an overnight stay, museum access, or Sunday lunch at a local restaurant, we should look to combine a number of complementary products to create an exciting itinerary that takes the guest or visitor on a journey throughout the destination, its attractions and activities, while meeting local characters and hearing their stories all along the way. Take a standard bike hour, for example, costing €20 for 2 hours, versus combining the bike hour with a local food trail to include a stop at a cheesemonger or chocolatier with a picnic basket and hot beverage of choice at a beautiful viewing point. Another example could be a standard cliff walk versus combining it with educational signage that details the history and heritage of the route, and a pit stop of homemade scones and freshly brewed tea with a local storyteller at a traditional cottage along the way, and a soothing outdoor seaweed bath at the end of the trail. When approaching the experience development process, it's good to familiarise yourself with the various categories and where you might sit. This exercise will also allow you to better identify your target market on the consumer's wants and needs. When developing market-led experiences specifically, it's worth paying close attention to some of the global trends that are motivating travel. Some of the most popular include sustainable choices, with guests choosing to visit places that are environmentally conscious. Experiences that are immersive, authentic, and local offer a promise of connection to the destination. In a recent American Express survey, 34% of respondents said that their customers are specifically looking to immerse themselves in the destination they visit and to travel like a local, while wellness provides a place for rejuvenation and restoration. Technology is an interesting one and also plays a significant role in the consumer decision process, booking journey, and of course, shareability. While pledging to remove single-use plastic from your business is an excellent step towards supporting the environment, there is much more that can be done at a community level. As an example, the National Park Service in the US provide volunteer opportunities for travellers looking to play their part while also immersing themselves in the destination. The UNESCO Global Geopark, managed by Clare County Council with support from the Geological Survey of Ireland, working in partnership with local communities, tourism businesses and organisations and government agencies, support the Burren Ecotourism Network, which is a multi-award winning network of members who made up of local businesses from, of course, the Geopark, who follow the Code of Practice for Sustainable Tourism. This code enables local tourism businesses to monitor and improve their social, economic and environmental impact across 6 pillars, from a cared-for landscape to vibrant communities. Visitors are invited to discover and explore the Geopark through their experiences being offered by the partners in the Burren Ecotourism Network, providing a truly local and authentic experience. Looking at Pax House in Dingle, they connect guests with the true storytellers of the community. It's a fantastic showcase of how a business can highlight the many local players that may be of interest to guests during their stay. To achieve cut-through in the marketplace, it's crucial to set yourself apart by highlighting your own unique offering and why it would appeal to your target audience based on their tastes and preferences. A good place to start is by getting to know your visitor by reading up on the latest research insights available on the Fáilte Ireland website. Next, look around and identify who your key competitors are and what they have to offer. From there, review your own SWOT analysis. This will allow you to gain clarity as to where you are today and where you would like to be. Outline what is truly unique to your offering in light of your competitors and what elements you can truly own in the marketplace relevant to what your audience is looking for. Lastly, come together as a community to collaborate and sell the greater destination experience that will in turn increase footfall, dwell time and spend. Many of you may have already developed a set of experiences but are looking to see how you can increase footfall and of course dwell time and spend. Beginning by mapping out the different experiences you already offer to visitors and matching them up with the different target markets you have identified is a really great place to start. Then explore these ideas for new or improved experiences that will appeal to the visitors you want to attract. Added extras and hands-on elements can go a long way towards making your offers more attractive. Do make sure you are making the best possible use of your team's expertise, local infrastructure and partnerships with the wider community, as well as natural resources. Amenities and heritage sites, from castles to peatlands, as well as local infrastructure, can all help to build out the offer you present to tourists. There are some great examples listed on page 34 of the Community Tourism Toolkit that provide some insight as to how you can add value to create new and improved offers. There's power in numbers, as they say, so let's explore the wider destination sell and how the community can come together to collaborate and package, market and sell the greater experience. A good place to start is by getting to know the destination brand that your community falls under. Consider the brand's positioning, target audience, themes and storytelling, and identify a common ground between it and your business. It's also worth considering the county's tourism brand, as well as any regional brands who are led by local authorities, tourism offers and voluntary committees. The majority will have a brand toolkit available with assets for you to leverage, and in some cases, the opportunity to promote your business on their channels too. When it comes to selling the wider community offering, explore partnership opportunities to combine products and create experiences based on demands. By doing so, you will be able to put together enticing itineraries based on the key segments you are targeting, run seasonal offers, cross-sell one another and achieve a far greater reach by pooling together and leveraging one another's marketing tool resources and channels. The Boyne Valley is an excellent example of how a community is working together to sell the destination, with a collective set of itineraries easily available for download to help visitors plan their stay. Experiences that are poorly thought through can lead to customer disappointment, damage the business reputation, and affect both growth and profitability. Therefore, it is paramount to ensure that you are properly resourced and operationally set up to deliver on your promise. It all begins with the quality of the products that make up the experience. Are they market-led or fit for purpose? Ask yourself. Are facilities of a high standards? And do dining activities feature good quality produce? Once you have aced the basics and are 100% happy with the quality of the product, it is advisable to ensure that standard operation procedures are in place and that teams are resourced with knowledgeable and trained staff who are customer facing and deliver the experience. Where the opportunity lies, reward loyal customers with a discount off a return visit or complimentary add-on. Always aim to not only meet but to exceed customer expectations and to wow. Only then can we expect customers to become ambassadors for our businesses, sharing their positive experiences with friends, family, colleagues, and neighbours. Many will also take to public forums to share their experiences, both positive and negative. Some of the most popular platforms include TripAdvisor, Google Reviews, travel and lifestyle blogs, social media, as well as traditional press, following a media visit or stay. You can also connect with your guests and visitors to share feedback via guest comment cards or an online tool such as SurveyMonkey to enable you to continue to improve and elevate your offering. The brainchild of a former principal dancer with Riverdance, the Irish dance experience based in Galway is authentic, educational and led by a local and highly skilled instructor, with the option of an urban studio setting or traditional thatched cottage depending on the audience preference. Leveraging positive customer reviews and testimonials are regularly featured on the brand's Instagram page as well as the website to motivate future bookings. Another example is the Burren Perfumery, who have generated over 1,000 reviews on their Google business listing. Their description includes a tea room, herb garden and blending area, highlighting the wider experience at play beyond just a perfumery. So with an overall score of 4.7, hundreds of previous visitors have also shared their positive experience by leaving a review, which goes a long way to inspire and motivate future potential customers. That brings us to the end of this video training, which I hope you have found helpful. For additional training and resources, visit the Fáilte Ireland Support Hub online and you can download the Community Tourism Toolkit at the link enclosed. Thank you for watching.